peeps. I'm here sitting down and go and reflect and meditate on life and relationship. I want to know, say, you see the way how we were brought up, it has a lot to do, like, it has a lot to do with the success of our future relationship. How we were raised, how we were taught, how we were brought up. It has it plays a vital role in our future relationship and marriages. And not just in intimate relationships, in the relationship of our schoolmates, our classmates, our co-workers, people who we see in the streets. There's a lot of people who came from broken home. They came from a place where they did not see love display before them. They didn't see or hear of the word thank you or please or I am sorry. Some people didn't come from a home where, they were told I love you on a daily. So them no know how to display love. Them no know how to say I am sorry or thank you or please. When you see how some people behave in relationship or when they're on the job and when they're at school, when you see how some people behave, you can tell that their childhood experience was painful, I'm trying to look for the word. I'm not even sure if detrimental is the perfect word, but you can tell that their childhood days, it was painful. And a lot of times people don't go through therapy because some believe that it is only mad people and people are about to lose their mind go and do therapy. That's not the case, guys. That's not the case. And I'm being honest with y'all. You see the way how we grew up, the way how we were raised. Like if you came from a home where you watch your father abuse your mother, when you get older, you are going to display those abusive characteristics because it is how you were raised. You grew up every day and all you heard was disgrace, abuse, fighting and conflicts. So it's a part of you. It is not who you are, but it becomes a part of you. And I want you to get that. It's not who you are, which means you can change and become better. So it's not who you are. Some people label themselves and say, a summer stay, a summer tan, a summer born, and a summer I go die, and a summer I go stay forever. That's not who you are. It just becomes a part of you because you have been around that situation for so long. So you grew up and you saw the abuse and you saw the embarrassment. You saw, all the pain. You grow up and it becomes a part of you. So you take it into your everyday life. When you go out there, you're abusive. You're abusive to your co-workers. You're abusive to your classmates. You're abusive to your classmates. You're abusive to your friends. You're abusive to everyone you come in contact with. But it's not who you are. It just becomes a part of you, which means you can let it go, which means you can get over it, which means you can transform. So don't tell yourself, say a summer grew up and a summer, I grew up and I saw a lot of things. I saw abuse. I didn't hear I love you a lot. As a child, I didn't hear I love you a lot. I didn't hear I am sorry. You know, I didn't hear I am sorry. Like when my siblings get into a fight with each other, I didn't hear they say I'm sorry. When my parents like get into an argument, I didn't hear I am sorry. But I told myself I want to be different. I want to be different. Like, even though I did not grow up and see the good, but I want to become a part of that good. So I make sure I tell my son every day, I say, I love you. You know, I didn't hear I love you a lot as a child, but I tell myself, I want to spoil my child. I want to be that mother to say, I love you. You know, I want to apologize when I'm wrong. If I'm in a relationship and I say something offensive to my partner, I want to say I'm sorry. I want to say thank you, not just to my partner, but whoever I come in contact with. I want to be that individual who will display love, who will say I am sorry, who will say excuse me, who will not be afraid to display the good qualities. Even though I did not grow up in all of that. And sometimes it feels like a tug of war going on because you grow up in it, and you know, as I said, it becomes a part of you. But you have to fight and break out of it. You have to fight your way out of it. So sometimes it feels like a tug of war because, you know, sometimes I'm tempted to become abusive. Sometimes I'm tempted to use the curse words. But then I remember that I want to be different. You know, I want to be a part of the good and not the bad. So the tug of war that is going on in my flesh and in my mind, like I have to be fighting that on a daily so that I can stay on the positive side. It's not easy, but it's a fight that you have to continue fighting. And with a lot of prayer, it will help you to stay on the positive side. Yeah. So you can get through it, you can get over it. And I want you to know that even though you grew up in a home where all you saw was abuse, you don't have to be a part of the abuse. You don't have to take the abuse into your relationships. You don't have to take the abuse into your home. You don't have to take the abuse. You don't have to take the abuse into your home and into your relationship and into your workplace. You don't have to take the violence there. Let it stay in your childhood days. Let it remain there and try to cross over to the positive side. You can become a better person. You can become great. You can change. You just have to believe it and work on it. All right? So I'm sorry for those of you who had to see the abuse in your home as a child. You know, I'm sorry that you have to see a lot of crazy things and go through a lot of crazy things. You know, but as the cock crows, I must say, don't let that define you. That's not who you are. There's a greater person inside of you. Wake up that person. Wake up that greater person. Wake up that loving person. Wake up that more than a conqueror person. Wake up that champion. Wake up that queen. Wake up that king. Wake up that CEO. Wake up that marriage counselor. Wake up. Wake up that great person that is inside of you, that has been sleeping from you were a child. Wake up that great person and go out there and make a difference. I hope this video bless you. I am Natalia Inspiration. Please go over to my YouTube and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Mwah.